South Dakota hasn't played at home since September 8th when the Coyotes beat Northern Colorado. Since then, USD's 1-1 in 2 road games, including last week's win at Southern Illinois. The Coyotes hosted 24th-ranked Missouri State in their annual D-Days game. Tied at 7, Ben Klett gets the handoff. He goes right up the middle and dances into the end zone. It's a 19-yard run, and the Coyotes retake the lead 14-7. Early second quarter, Bears quarterback Peyton Huesling keeps it himself. He dashes through a couple holes and dives across the goal line for the 32-yard score to tie the game at 14. Missouri State leads by 4 in the third, but Huesling's pass is short, and Andrew Gray scoops up an interception for the second straight week. A few plays later, Klett runs it in from the 2-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns on the day as USD takes a 3-point lead. Now 27-21 Yotes, Huesling rolls to his right and finally finds Tyler Curry in the end zone. He gets his feet down and Missouri State takes the 1-point lead. But in the fourth, Austin Simmons airs one out 40 yards to where only Levi Flatt can catch it for the go-ahead score as the Coyotes prevail 35-28 over Missouri State. South Dakota State looked to get back in the win column against Indiana State. On the Jacks' opening drive, Taryn Christian finds Adam Anderson from 12 yards out as he hangs on for the touchdown. South Dakota State takes a 7-0 lead. On the heels of a 10-0 Sycamore run, SDSU responds as Christian throws for his second touchdown of the game. This one to Jacob Brown on the slant, tack on the PAT, and it's 14-10 Jacks. After Indiana State grabbed the 3-point lead, SDSU responds late in the first half. Christian hits Mikey Daniel in the flat. He bulldozes his way into pay dirt from 5 yards out to retake the lead. Christian became the program's all-time passing leader in the game, breaking the mark held by Austin Sumner, and the Jacks survived in overtime 54-51 over the Sycamores. Augustana tried to pick up its first home win of the season against 7th-ranked Minnesota Duluth. John Larson drops back and his pass is tipped in the air by Kirby Hora. The senior catches it on his knees for the interception, but the Augustana offense can't turn it into points. Following a Kyle Sadler interception, the Bulldogs punch it in from the 1-yard line. The 2-point conversion's no good, and it's 6-0 UMD. Late second quarter, Larson rolls to his right and hits a wide-open Wade Sullivan. He's in for 6, but the Vikings block the PAT, trailing 12-zip. Mid-third quarter, Sadler airs one out for Nickel Myers, who makes the outstretched catch in the end zone to cut the lead to 2, but Augustana falls 28-17 to Duluth. 4th-ranked Northwestern clashed with Dordt in a GPAC showdown. Jacob Kalognes powers his way into the end zone from 4 yards out. The extra point's no good, and it's 6-0 Red Raiders in the first quarter. Then Dordt quarterback Brock Lamel is picked off by Bryce Van Beek, and he puts Northwestern just outside the 20-yard line. The Red Raiders, though, miss a field goal, which gives the defenders great field position. Lamel then rolls right and hits Matthew O. The defenders lead 7-6 early, but Northwestern pulls away for the win, 40-28. The South Dakota Girls State Tennis Tournament wrapped up in Rapid City. Lincoln is the team champion for the 3rd straight year. The Patriots compiled 611 points during the 4-day tournament, led by 4 singles champions and 1 doubles champion. Roosevelt met Lincoln as the top 2 teams battled for the Class A softball championship. After a scoreless first, the Patriots keep it that way with this strikeout for the first out of the 2nd inning. Moments later, Emma Osmundson snags the hard ground ball and throws to first for the out. This game scoreless through 1.5. Bottom 2, Taylor Rack loops one deep into left field. Osmundson scores from second, and the Pats are on the board leading 1-0. Grace Glanzer gets the Rough Riders out of the inning with a strikeout of her own, and Roosevelt escapes with the win 7-6 for their 4th championship in the past 5 years. West Central and Sioux Falls Christian clash in a girls' Class A semifinal match. Allison Young sends the free kick towards the Trojan net, but keeper Campbell Fisher's there to make the save as West Central leads 2-0. Later, the Trojans try to add to their advantage. Megan Madsen dribbles the ball into the box, fires the left-footed shot, but Emma Lounsbury corrals it in, and West Central advances to the state championship 4-1 over Sioux Falls Christian. T-Area met Vermilion with a trip to the state title game on the line. T's Justin Hone crosses the ball into the box. Wyatt Van Hole gets a head on it, but Jacob Chaucy makes the diving save to keep the Titans off the board. The Titans' Cade Stearns sends the ball upfield for Hone, who comes one-on-one with Chauncey, but once again the Tanager keeper makes the save and keeps the game tied at 0. Titans were on the attack for much of the first half. They get the ball to Kobe Fechner, who lets a shot go from 18 yards out, but Chauncey is there once again. Tebow tallies a pair of goals in the second half to advance to the state championship 2-0. That's a look at sports. We'll be right back.